going to go ahead and do our marking, and the camera here will, these are the cameras we have mounted on the front of the truck, will let us know, take a picture of every vehicle we go by, and let us know if there's a violation there. There we go.
Already?
That quick. This one here, we'll just go back here and confirm everything. Yeah, this one, trouble is with this one, it was first marked, about 5 hours ago. So the last time I came by, the vehicle wasn't here. So I'm able to use discretion and dismiss this one.
Yeah. And sure that the merchants have the ability to do business because the parking space is open.
I'm going to take another look at this one. Now this one is 12:30, so about 2.5 hours it looks like, and that's legitimate. Everything shows us. It even confirms the street address, and to me it looks like it's a good violation. We don't have a lapse in time, and it's just something that we would go ahead and issue a citation for. It was called the patroller system, and everything is done by department cell phone, and we can put all the citation information in here. It'll print out on this small printer right here, and the cameras will save the pictures and attach it to the citation number.
So does it tell us if they have a history of having?
Yes. As soon as I press this in, it'll let us know if this is someone with numerous violations or not. So with this license number that I just pressed in, we have no record of this vehicle being cited before. So it's basically a first-time offender. Well, sir, you ready? Let's go do a ticket here. And some plates that are personalized or have fewer numbers, we do have to stop and enter those. And it's, those are the times sometimes that people don't understand why we're taking so long to stop and do something, and we're trying to enter a plate before we move on to the next car. Well, now we have maybe another violation. Take a look at this one. And also at 12:30, so about 2.5 hours. You can tell the light fixture here.
You can see the
the gate. Everything seems to be exactly where it was the first time we drove by. In fact, I remember this one earlier before I even drove up on it this time. So we'll go ahead and issue one here. The plate, it'll let us know if the vehicle has balances overdue with the city. And this one, there's no record of this vehicle, so this one's a new one for us.
But if this one had a $3,000 worth of outstanding parking tickets, that's a different story at that point.
Absolutely, you bet. And I'm sure we're going to find those as we make our trip through this afternoon.
Get a little frustrated when they get parking tickets, but from my perspective, it's so important we rotate these parking spaces so that the merchants have an opportunity to have their customers come. And so, definitely a challenge.
Did you tear it? This one's yours, yes, sir. I think you're hired, sir.
I'm ready. So I guess sometimes the confrontations and things can be a little challenging as a person doing this job for a living.
I do notice that some people over a parking violation, it seems to mean a lot to them.
Yeah.
And they take it personal, and for us as the officers issuing the citations, we're just trying to provide a service.
Because does it keep the video for you?
Oh, it
later?
does,
So if
absolutely.
somebody-
These are all the vehicles that we photographed.
So you'll be able to show the court if it ever came to that here it is, 2.5 hours difference. And
Into the system is if someone comes out to confront us, I can turn the screen towards them and they can see where the car was at both times. And sometimes it resolves the issue right there with the person on the street. The camera's telling us there's a violation here. However, by looking at the screen, I can tell that that person was parked on the other side of the street on the west side due to the curb, and now they're on the east curb line, even though it's in the same block, but it's across the street. So that's something that when they light up, we always are careful not to issue a citation for someone
so do you think this person is one of those folks who's every 2 hours is out moving their vehicle?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Which is technically a violation, but hard to prove.
Yeah.
And so you recognize this vehicle right off the bat?
Oh yeah. There's sometimes when we're working that like this, I believe has at least one, maybe 2 citations already on it today. And this is a person that gets several citations a day normally, and instead of parking somewhere else, they just would rather get the citations and pay them at the
So I see there's already someone on the windshield. And so they can get multiple
Oh, yes.
tickets in a day? Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, and probably the citation that's on there will have a time close to 1 o'clock this afternoon. That's probably the time I came by, wrote a citation for the previous violation, and that's when their time started all over again.
So it's not like it's $20 a day to park. If you stay all day, it's $80.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Parker has 6 open tickets totaling $150, but they also have a permit for east surface parking over here on 18th Street. There's a parking area there, and they have a permit to the end of the month to park there for free, and it's only a block and a half away. What do you think? You see anything good on there, sir?
Looks to me like it's exactly the same place. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the curb, look at the fence. They're in the same spot.
Hi there. Are you moving it for me? Thank you. Have a good day.
Do you make sure they move it?
Yeah, her, I believe. There's some people I come to and sometimes it's better to wait or go around the block and come back. I've done that where I went around the block.
And they didn't. They went back
And
in the building.
they went back in the building, so I just went ahead and finished the citation. For the parking enforcement, we have 3 community service officers. There's 1 full-time. I'm a part-timer. I do 29 hours. And then we have a relief person. And but there's usually 2 vehicles out per day. All we're doing really is enforcing something that an ordinance that the city gives us to enforce, and that we do treat the people fairly. So we're able to use some discretion. The other thing is when it comes to the vehicles blocking the roadway, sometimes if they'll be patient, if the officer gives them a hand signal, go ahead and comply with that, but just be patient and the officer will be moving along more quickly. But I think people just need to realize that the officers enforcing the parking are very professional at what they do, and they are people that consider all the violations before they write a ticket to make sure that it's the correct thing. And if we make a mistake, then the department, if they contact the city, the department will review it, and if there's a mistake, be happy to fix it for them. Well, what do you think? I would think that looks pretty good. the angle of the crosswalk going up to the Capitol. There's a little tree in the post right there.
Right there.
Same thing, tree in the post. It looks pretty much like it hasn't gone anywhere in the last couple hours.
Watch it in my son's car. One of these cars.
Like I said, I've been an officer a long time, and I'm proud to be a member of the Cheyenne Police Department.
Well, thanks for sharing with me what you do.
My pleasure.